This is a problem where they gave us two vectors a and b, and they asked us to find the area of the triangle formed by these vectors a, b, and a minus b. So a, b, and then a minus b, and a minus b, like so, pointing to the positive vector b, a, not minus b. Anyways, the formula is coming from the cross product of those two vectors, because if you remember, cross product of a times b, the size of the cross product of the magnitude, gives you the area of the triangle or parallelogram, right? Parallelogram. So the half of it will be the area of the triangle, and we just need to divide by 2. Let's do that. Basically, the hardest part of this problem is actually to calculate the cross product of two vectors, a times b. That is going to be, let's review the process, I, j, k, components 2, 1, and 1, 1, 0, 2 equals. Now it depends how fast you know how to do the finding determinant of this matrix. So it's going to be I, 1 times 2, which is 2, minus 0, minus j, remember this one is always minus, plus, minus, plus, multiplied by, I explained in class that you need to imagine that, for example, this j is bombing everything down and everything left and right. And then k is bombing everything down and left and right. Bombing means blowing up, right? So in this case, as you can see, it'll be 2 times 2 minus 1 times 1, and so on. So if you want to have some kind of visual explanation, well, the theorem is the best explanation. But it is nice to imagine something blowing up. So j multiplied by 2 times 2 is 4 minus 1, plus k is multiplied by 0 minus 1. That's how fast I can do it. Hopefully you can do it fast as well. That is handy on the test. 4 minus 1 is 3, so it's going to be minus 3j because of the minus over here, minus k because of the minus over here. Careful, distribute. Those are vectors, because if you remember, cross product gives you a vector as the answer. But the vector not supposed to give you the area of the triangle or parallelogram, right? So that is why it was only step 1. Step 2, let's find size of this vector cross product b, which is a magnitude. So it's going to be, if you want to write it down in the way you got used to it, it's 2 minus 3 and minus 1. That is the also appropriate way to write it down. Then it's going to be a square root of 4 plus 9 plus 1. I always ignore negative signs because everything is getting squared. That is a square root of 4, which is 2. Very nice answer. So now I have a question. That is not actually correct. Before I ask the question, that actually should be fixed. Hopefully you caught the mistake. It should be square root of 14. And let's keep it as it is. 7 times 2, not really getting it better. So this is the final answer, and you should go back and read the problem. The problem asks about the area of the triangle, not the area of the parallelogram. So we need to divide by 2. The final answer, the area of the triangle, sometimes people put a small triangle over here, is a square root of 14 over 2. And you can keep the answer like so. And that is one of the applications of the cross product, finding the area of the parallelogram and the area of the triangle. So your job is to remember the connection between the cross product and the areas. And this is how we were explaining one of the ideas of what cross product do. Thank you for watching.